Hi everyone, it's Dees. Today I thought I would show you how I made a really cheap Christmas decoration, a picture frame, by just buying some cheap frames and just using whatever embellishments you have and paper, card of course. So I've made one ahead of time. This one, I'm really sorry about the lighting. As some of you may know, we're living with hubby and I are living with the daughter, and while we're building a home, and I've got bare minimum equipment with me, so I just have a lamp above me, and it's not the best, but I'm sure you can still see. This was a $5 frame from Cheap as Chips, and I used some cardstock that I have at the back. And all I've done is put a Christmas ornament that I bought after Christmas last, really cheap, that was about 75% off, and whatever other embellishments I had. So these are just 3 bells I stuck together, and these little berries here are from just a little posy of flowers that I bought at the end of last Christmas as well. So you can sort of embellish it more if you like, but I thought personally with this one less was best. Sometimes I think maybe I shouldn't have even put this gold bell here on the corner, but I still like it. I kept with the theme of the reindeer. You can see the deer on the paper, and a nice silver frame, so I thought that was really a cheap way to make a lovely Christmas picture frame. And of course you can either hang it on the wall or just sit it up right so I shall make you another one just to see how I've put everything together. Hopefully that one will stay standing in the background. And I'll just set them up nicely together at the end of the video so you can see what they look like sitting close next to each other, because they will be on a stand somewhere in my new home one day. So as I said, just got a $5 picture frame. You can pick any that you like. I wanted gold, but they didn't have any in this size. Of course you can make it as big as you like as well. And this project doesn't really take too long just to make one frame. So just taking the backing off, I'm going to use this as a template to cut my cardstock out, and of course you keep that. And I also use the glass as well, but I don't put that at the front, I put it behind the decorated paper just to give it more stability when you're gluing and such. So just place this back down, pop that aside. Now I bought this, I think this one was from Spotlight actually, and that's the paper I've already used. Now it was a toss between this snowflakes or the pine cones, and I think I'm going to go with the gold. It sets the other frame off nicely, so get that out. And keep in mind how you want the design to sit in the frame. So this will be lengthways, and I just trace around the frame, the card. Of course you can measure it if you like, but I'm not going to be too fussy because you won't see the edge anyway. And you just cut that out. Just get the big scissors. Pop that aside for another day. Get your frame. Place it down. Put the glass back on. And just before you do everything up, make sure that you're happy with how the design's sitting. And then put the backing back on. And it just looks nice just like that even. Okay, so now the ornament or embellishment that I'm going to use, I have a few here, stars and all sorts. Snowflake, a nice metal one, but I decided to go with this wreath, and I'm going to set it in the middle like so. Just before I prepare that, I'm going to plug my glue gun in so that can warm up. There we go, I should have done that a bit earlier. So I'll just take this one was originally $10. Myer stores closed down last year, and I bought this at about 75% off, so it was quite cheap. So I'm just going to cut the loop off because we don't need that. So decide which way you'd like the decoration to sit. I think it looks better this side. It's going to cut any wispies off, and I might even glue the edge down a little bit later just to stop it fraying. Isn't that gorgeous? So So I think I'm going to place that. I'm just going to eyeball it in the middle. Put it to one side if you like, whatever you. Just place them wherever you think they look good. I think that's going to look nice just like that. So, let's see if this glue gun's ready. So I'm going to use a combination of hot glue and E6000. Or any glue that you wish to use. And I'm just going to lift it up to see where I can place the glue, where it's going to sit flush with the paper. So I don't totally trust the glue from the glue gun. It would be pretty strong, but I want this to last, so I'm just popping the smallest amount of the E6000, and then my glue gun here, and just gonna reinforce that to work quickly, and then stick it down like that. Now you can see why I've still used the glass behind, because it gives it so much more stability when you're gluing other things down. Now I might just use the smallest amount of glue just to hold this little tongue down on the bow. Just so that it sits nicely. I'll get rid of all those wispy dry bits of glue later. So you can leave it like that. Looks very effective. Or you can keep embellishing. Now I have a few ideas here. I have some of these buttons that I bought from Spotlight at the end of last Christmas, and I'm not sure if I'll use them or not. So I can either put a couple here. I have some of these little wooden Christmas shapes, so I'm just going to take 3 bells out. This was $2.50 from Cheap as Chips. And I'm just going to cut off the little tag here, the little loop. Actually use my small scissors. There's 1, 2, 3, and just going to roughly place them where I think they'll look good. Okay, so again I'm just going to use a combination of the glue gun and the stronger glue. Just do one at a time, and of course they might look funny laying down like so, but as soon as you lift it up and set the frame up, it looks much better. So don't have to worry about that. So there's one. Two. And the last one can sit on the top. Grab the glue, a bit on the sides as well. And hot glue. Just let that dry. And I have a couple of things I can use. I've already attacked this one. So I'm going to use the centre of these flowers and some of these little berries. Aren't they pretty? You could use some of the petals if you like. Just do whatever you think will look nice. So I'm just going to cut these down. I think a combination of gold and silver always looks nice. I'll just take these apart, and you can use these bits maybe for another project. A lot of the gold's gone, so I can always add some glue to it and sprinkle a bit more glitter on there later. I'll just see how it looks. Just do the same on this one. Pull it off. It's dropping glitter everywhere. Just place them wherever you feel, again, that they'll look nice. I think I'll just use the glue gun for this bit. I have two pieces. We'll go either side of that. have it. It's as easy as that. I was thinking of adding some of this, that you can cut the individual rectangles out and place it maybe along the edge of the inner frame. So that's always something you can do, but I think I just like to leave it fairly simple. So I'm just going to clear all this mess up and show you what they look like next to each other on the table. So I'll see you in a moment. So there you have it, guys. I think they look beautiful together. I quite like this one with the warm gold in the background. And that one's nice too. So I placed the bells on the bottom corner on the first one, and then I went for the opposite way with the second frame. So that's it. Hi everyone, it's the following day. I just thought I'd pop on real quick and show you some changes I made. It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind, as I did. I decided that it was quite just a little bit too plain for me once they were together and sort of sitting up nicely. So I decided to put some of this, I don't even know what you call it, but you can get them on eBay. What's it say? It doesn't say anything. Creative Corner, that's the brand. But I bought this, I'm pretty sure I bought this, I've seen them on eBay and also just craft shops and things. And the good thing with this, as I mentioned before, is that you can cut them down to size. So that whole thing, okay, this was from the browsing and it was $4. And that's 1.8 meters, which is 2 yards. But I just placed it around the edge, as you can see, and it looks quite stunning. So I think that really finished it off. I just decided it needed something a little bit more. Okay. So they look really nice sitting together. Okay guys, take care and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.